Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
Building on the last episode's foundation of being honest with yourself, there are a ton of times when no amount of radical honesty is going to be sufficient to help you get around the edges of the sort of demon you're facing. And I say no amount of honesty because you can't even see the blind spot. These are developmental blind spots that you have. We all have them. There's no one is immune from the blind spots that come from growing in the way that people grow. So as you go through the process of exploring your blind spots, you're going to find that everything seems okay. But you keep doing these weird things, whatever they might be. So I'll give you a discrete example from my life. Every time I am standing in front of the computer trying to do some work, there is a chance, and it's increasingly high, that as I sit and plan on working, that I need to get up and do something. I need to go get, my coffee's empty, I need to go get coffee. Or I need to go check and see, I thought I heard a noise outside. The more often I do these kind of get up and checking on things, is an indicator for me, now that I'm being honest with myself and I'm beginning to understand what that looks like, that I am either confused about the work I'm doing, I'm avoiding the work I'm doing. The work I'm doing doesn't make sense to me, and I feel like I'm discovering it all from, rediscovering a new continent kind of thing. Or I'm overwhelmed by the volume. And any of those four sort of bits of awareness didn't come organically right away, because I'm not aware enough of the things that I do on a regular basis. But I did notice, I just got up for like the 10th time in an hour to go get coffee or go use the bathroom or go check on that noise outside. Maybe something's happening there that is a behavior that I'm undertaking to avoid what I was supposed to be doing. This is how you start to peel up the edges of your blind spots. How I deal with the sense of ambiguity or potential inadequacy or the exploration of new concepts and ideas seems to be getting up and avoiding stuff by going pretty much anywhere else but where I'm supposed to be to get the work done. And so this behavior set of mine might be similar to a behavior set of yours. It might not. You might find that the way you avoid or the way you distract or the way you get away from your discomforts, whatever they might be, are completely different. You might become productively unproductive, as I call it. It's where you're doing things that feel productive, but they're not the thing you're supposed to be doing. So you might become an exercise person who's just perpetually exercising as a way to avoid doing the thing you're supposed to do. Nobody's going to fault you for exercising, but when you're doing it and at the expense of all the things you should be doing, it's no longer productive, it's counterproductive. And that goes back to the last episode about being honest with yourself. So as you are trying to figure this stuff out, as you're working on sort of peeling up the layers of your own behavior and what the origin story is for those things and how you're going to adapt and what are you going to do to fix it, start looking for those behavioral red flags, those little symptoms of something that you are avoiding or you can't see. This is, again, part of that discovery process that, we all have it. It's all going to be different and no one else can do it but you. So keep an eye out for repeated behaviors. Keep an eye out for avoidant behaviors. Keep looking, and you'll find that coupled with a strong sense of honesty and a good, strong sense of courage, you should be able to start working out some of these invisible demons that have been haunting you for God knows how long. In my case, almost 50 years. So good luck. And if you have trouble, be sure to find us. We're going to be out, folks from A Mason's Work are out there, out in the Masonic communities at large. And we're building an online one for folks just like us who are all trying to get better. Talk soon.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within. The time is now.